Hi everybody, it's Friday, June 24th, 2011. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to uh, mention really quick today that the the entire American political process is a giant dog and pony show. It's a giant fraud. Uh, it's a circus. There's, you know, there's things going on behind the scenes that really are important, but the things that you see on television, the things that you see on hear on the radio or read in the newspaper, it's all just a bunch of nonsense. It's a dog and pony show. Like I said, there's not really anything to it. It's um, a lot of it was uh, cooked up in uh, cooked up in think tanks paid for by the Koch brothers or people like them, and then trotted out on television. The candidates are all bought and paid for. Even the Democrats, most of them are bought and paid for. But the Republicans are definitely bought and paid for. I mean, 100%. It just comes, it's so second nature to the Republicans to sell out that the corporations and the special interests are starting to pay them less and starting to pay the Democrats more because they don't even need to pay the Republicans. The Republicans just reflexively do whatever they can to uh, betray the American people and sell out to whoever they think is the richest and the most powerful. Even without being paid, they're just falling all over themselves to, um, suck up to David Koch and people like them. And the military-industrial complex, um, the defense contractors, anybody who's making money, they can't wait to lie for them and to try and steal from the poor and from the middle class and from the old and from the children so they can line the pockets of these, uh, really obscenely wealthy people and corporations, which are not people actually, but just soulless constructs, which are legally mandated to do things like destroy the environment and, you know, victimize the weak. So I just wanted to give you a very quick illustration of just how much of a dog and pony show the American political process is and what a giant insult to your intelligence it is. Now, the Democrats, everything they do is an insult to your intelligence, but the Republicans are so much worse. I mean, the Republican Party is basically the party, and I'm sorry to have to say this to some of you who are Republican Party faithful and maybe you're smart people, but the Republican Party is the party for idiots. I'm sorry, but that's their base. That's who they want to appeal to. They believe you're idiots and they're treating you like idiots. And the question is, are you going to allow them to do that? Are you going to support them while they treat you like idiots and basically play the part of snake oil salesmen? Okay. I mean, that's what they are. They're snake oil salesmen. Now, are you going to buy that snake oil? That's my question to you. Maybe, maybe I can't blame you for buying it in years past because it was pretty convincing. But are you going to continue to buy it? That's the question. Now, um, and the Democrats, don't get me wrong, they're snake oil salesmen too, but they have a better sales pitch, and it appeals to your self-interest and to your intellect. The Republicans appeal to your ignorance and your hatred and your fear. That's what they appeal to. Now, is that what you want? That's the question. Okay. If you don't want that, you should stop supporting the Republicans. And if you don't want to be lied to, you should stop supporting the Democrats too. So here's something that really illustrates this process that I'm talking about. There's a conservative uh, organization called Right Online, which is the Republican answer to the Netroots Nation, which is all about using technology to further a progressive agenda. Okay, so they want to use technology new media to further a regressive agenda. And they call that Right Online. Okay, so Right Online gave the Republican governor of Texas, Rick Perry, the New Media Award this year. And he, in his acceptance speech, encouraged people to follow him on Twitter. Okay, and when he was giving his acceptance speech, he sounded like a televangelist. He sounded like a televangelist impersonating George W. Bush, to be exact. Follow me on Twitter. You know, it's and that really tells you everything you need to know. That tells you that Right Online gave him that award, even though he has no idea what Twitter is. Okay, that's a very basic thing for somebody who is a pioneer in new media to know, right? If he is the best they've got as far as using new media, such as Twitter and Facebook and other sites, to further his regressive agenda, how come he doesn't even know what Twitter is in the first place? I mean, it's a fraud. There was no good reason for them to give him that award. It's a fraud. They're holding a giant dog and pony show, and he's selling his snake oil, and with a smarmy smile and a televangelist delivery, and he thinks that, you know, you're going to fall for that. Okay, so are you? Are you going to fall for that bullshit and believe what these people are saying and buy what these people are selling? And the real question is, I mean, basically when I'm asking that question, what I'm really asking you is, are you going to be victimized? Because if you buy what they're selling, you are going to be victimized in a big way. And, you know, you could blame them to an extent, but you also have to blame yourself. Because when the smarmy snake oil salesman televangelist was on television accepting an award for dealing with Twitter and Facebook, and he said, "Follow me on Twitter," you voted for that man. Thanks for watching.